Good evening, everyone. Shall we give it another 2 minutes and start on the dot 1902, as some of the people on the Zoom have got to dash off to other Zooms too. So I'm going to give it another 2 minutes and then we start exactly at 7:02. Right, and let's get going. Welcome to the presentation of Power 24/7. It is really not a new idea. There's absolutely nothing new under the sun. But it is possibly an idea whose time has come. So let me start over here. Oops. Now I want to if I can just get to the play button. There we are. Right, so the name Power 24/7 is, the name originally came from solar power 24/7, especially for the guys here in South Africa who have got to live with load shedding. And now I am in the position where we've been totally off the grid for possibly about 2.5, maybe 3 years, maybe almost 3 years. And it is absolutely lovely. It is not, it doesn't work 100%. It works about 95% of the time, depending on the weather. But it is really, really lovely to be able in a position to load shed yourself instead being out of control, not being in control. And then a couple of us sat and wondered what we could do with this. So it could be Power 24/7 obviously means 24 hours every day. And in general, 24/7 means for always. And then power can be interpreted into solar power. It could be into having financial power. It could simply be taking back your personal power. So let's get into it. So Power 24/7 is based on the income projection of Power Gifting Phase 1 for one account. So on level 1, the income would be $8. On level 2, the income would be $40. And on level 3, it is $548. And on level 4, and now I unfortunately can't see that number over there because it is closed by something of Zoom. But anyway, can you guys see it? Just a thumbs up somewhere, Bix? Okay, thank you. So this is the income projection of Phase 1 for one account. Now, oops. The let me just close this, then I can see them. So the objectives of Power 24/7 is to have 50 participants. Of course, if there's 55 or 60, we will be very, very happy, but we really, really want 50 participants. And each participant would commit to 12 accounts at 10 USDT each. So that is 120 USDT. 50 participants, 12 accounts each would generate or would create 600 profiles or accounts on Power Gifting. Our goal is to do this between I originally wanted to do it in 30 days. Now we are actually looking at 30 to 90 days, not 60 days. And the reason why we want to do it really quick is because success loves speed. So let's look at the income projection. Phase 1, if you have 12 accounts. So at the end of level 1, the income would be $96. At the end of level 2, $480. Level 3, $6,567. And at the end of level 4, when you've completed level 4, $61,000 and $56. Just a quick conversion for the guys here in South Africa. Level 1, 1,632. Level 2, 8,160. Level 3, 111,792. And the level 4 completed more than 1 million rand. How do we plan to do this? Well, because this is a lot of accounts and a lot of money, we want to register a nonprofit company with a PBO number. The importance of a nonprofit company is so that there is a legal entity who holds all of these profiles. It is not within the power of one person or a group of people. It is a legal entity, and then a PBO number. Sorry, guys. A PBO number is to make sure that the nonprofit doesn't pay taxes in the end of the day on the income. And also with the PBO number, when you pay the $120 towards the NPO can actually issue a tax certificate, and those funds can be deducted from your taxes. So the parties involved have got a responsibility towards each other, and the participants' responsibility would be to send 120 USDT to the allocated TRC 20 or BEP 20 wallet, and then the NPO has got to register and manage all these accounts and provide updates via a private Telegram group and a Google Doc. The 600 accounts will be registered, the baby accounts will be taken care of, and there will be monthly cash flow updates and reports. Okay, so this is an example of the Google Doc, which is an online document, and everybody who is a participant will have access to this document. It looks a little bit different now because I've played and we've made it a little bit different. But as you can see, on the left, there will be the name of the account, which will be Power 1 to Power 600. An IRP number will be connected to each Power account. A name will be connected to it, and all the information on who received the gift, to which address it was sent, and so forth will be available in this document. We will also have a MOU. These are the basics. This is also something that we as a group, because we are all involved, will discuss, and we really, really would appreciate some input from you guys. So these are just some basic points. 120 USDT will be a donation to the NPC, and each participant will become a beneficiary of the NPO. And if we are only 50 people, then of course the size or the portion of your benefit is 1 out of 50. If we are 55 people, then the benefit would be 1 out of 55. So everybody will receive equally. It is also important to us that each person provides a beneficiary. And as you complete the Google registration form, you will see, so that if something happens, God forbid, but if something happens, then these accounts will actually, we will be able to contact your next of kin or the person you want to leave this to, and this will continue. Initially, these amounts are going to be really, really small when we get our first payout, because on each level there will be a payout or a donation or a gift from the nonprofit company. But eventually this will be lots and lots of money, and you don't just want to leave this open up in the air. At the moment, Zelda and myself will be managing the accounts. We will see how it goes. We might ask some more people or request some more people to get involved, but all of this will be discussed, as this is not the moment that the NPO has been formed. This is not a decision we can make by ourselves. Our accountability officer will be Ruthie Challens. Now, Ruthie's job would simply be to make sure that Zelda and I do everything correct. And then it is also important to understand that we cannot give any guarantees. All of this is based on the performance of power gifting and lots of other things, like the value of the rand to the dollar and what happens in the world. You know, so many things are going on at the moment, and this is why we are doing this, so that we can actually be involved with a decentralized platform where all the money is in the control of the people and not in a third party. Now, also, which is very, very important, all the login details of the US, of Binance, the emails, our Gmail account has been shared with Dr. Clinton. So Dr. Clinton has got access to it, and Dr. Clinton can also, if anything should happen to either Zelda or myself, Dr. Clinton is there to take care of the rest. Then we've also got to look at a couple of things, like a voting system in the nonprofit company. Like, for example, should we want to extend this program? Maybe people love to see what the results are, and another 50 or 100 people want to join. And then the initial people who enter with this very, very first go are the people who will actually be voting on this and deciding on it. There are also, of course, expenses associated with all of this. The very first thing that I would, at first I thought I want everything in place. And then I thought maybe we should, and this is something that we could maybe discuss. Then I thought maybe let's get all the people that are involved, let's get the profiles registered, and we look at our cash flow, what is available. But eventually, and I hope that we could do this before the end of 3 months, we will have a registered NPO with a PBO. We would need, there will be some legal fees because the MOU needs to be drafted by an attorney. I am looking at QuickBooks for the bookkeeping, but again, monthly cost of QuickBooks would be, I think, about $25. And I've created a spreadsheet, a Excel spreadsheet, which is will also be, once you've registered, you could actually view and see how it will be done. This will be handed over to a bookkeeper and an auditor for the yearly financial statements. And then there are CIPC yearly fees for companies. And then the management fee will be 10% towards everybody involved with the management of these accounts. I don't mean every person gets 10%. The group who is managing it will receive 10% as a management fee. Sorry, I'm going too fast. So let's see what the effect of 600 profiles registered would be on power gifting. When we've registered 600 profiles, 200 accounts, current accounts will level up to level 2, 22 will level up to level 3, 1 will level up to level 4, and a total of 326 new baby accounts will be created. Now, if you are in power gifting already, this is going to give the entire power gifting system a massive boost. And this is the secondary reason of why Power 24/7 actually came about. We would like to launch on the 8th of the 8th. And by that, I mean, we would like to register our first batch of accounts on the 8th of the 8th. In order for us to do that, the participants, the people who are really, really interested and very excited about this, would have to make contact with either Zelda or myself so that we can add you to our private Telegram group. It's a beautiful group and all the information is beautifully laid out, and we are just waiting for you guys to contact us so that we can add you to the group. Now, to me, my entire life, raw action has always solved everything. If I'm sad, I go for a walk. If I feel really, really down, I take a shower. I sometimes, if I'm happy, I light a candle. Anyways, raw action solves everything, and caution breeds fear. The average person is cautious, so afraid of action, they stand zero chance of ever truly escaping slavery. We lose every hand we do not play, and most people talk themselves out of playing the game altogether. While sitting on the sidelines, these people remember the times they made the right choice not to play. Look, I would have lost. I was smart not to play. They count how many times they didn't lose as opposed to how many times they actually won. The person who loses 100 times but wins once still wins more than the person who did not play at all. What will you do today? This is not only applicable to Power 24/7, but it is applicable to life. Reserve now. How do you reserve? Please send either myself or Zelda a Telegram message to say, please add me to the group. I'm ready to get going. And Zelda or myself will add you. If you've got any questions, you can just ask in the group. And this is the end of the presentation and the beginning of taking your power back. I am going to hand over to Tim and ask Tim if he would just say a few words. I know that Tim is very busy, so we scheduled him in just after the presentation. Tim?
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Festina. That's absolutely brilliant. I applaud you. I applaud you for the work that you've put into it, how you've structured the Telegram group, how you've put this together in a very easy to understandable structure. And what Festina is taking advantage of is the system that's in place. Using the system to see how can she benefit for the community in a greater way. And we all know it's about numbers. Everything, doesn't matter what you're involved with, is around numbers. So coming together with a set structure, as Festina's done, is absolutely brilliant. And I applaud you and hope this is going to give some inspiration to other people who have got ideas and would like to put it forward to myself, Dr. Clinton, and Ningi. And if it's along the lines of honesty and integrity and trust and credibility and all those things which power gifting is all about for the community and the family and the greater good of the people, then why not? We've got this amazing, powerful system available to be utilized, and to take advantage of it like this is absolutely stunning. So I applaud you. Congratulations on it. I definitely am fully behind and supporting in it. As I know, I'm not going to speak on their behalf, Dr. Clinton and Ningi as well. So for those who are in the position to be part of the community, I know that Festina, you've also got a payment plan as well. But the ideal would be take that $120, put it in This is that diversified portfolio on steroids. Absolutely essential about diversifying outside of the crypto markets and the trading markets and the gold markets and your job and all the rest of those types of things. And to turn around and instead of turning around and looking and saying, well, power gifting is only $8, you're actually now saying, I'm committed. This is 120. And so your returns are going to be that much greater, which makes it a lot more appealing. So send this out to the networkers, get the networkers involved. Going around thinking, well, it's only $8, so the returns aren't good because they're not seeing what's possible down the line. Thinking out the box, which is what Festina has done, is what's required here. And I congratulate you, and may this go all the way. Those numbers are lovely. Put them up again, share them, because that's the inspirator. Thank you very much. That's all from my side. And I'm going to hand back over to Festina.
Thank you so much, Tim. If you need to run now, we understand. You're also more than welcome to stay a little bit longer, but I do know that you've got another meeting. We were taking questions just now. I am just going to ask Reverend Ron, 2 minutes. If you could just tell us why you joined or are very excited about Power 24/7. 2 minutes, because we've got a couple of people that need to say a few things.
Good evening. Thank you very much, Festina. And first of all, congratulations on this magnificent plan. I think the whole idea is to boost power gifting so that there can be faster and bigger growth. Many might ask the question, what I'm here? I'm not in the pulpit, but I'm a retired minister after 40 years full-time ministry. And I see so much need. There are so much need in the world, in the communities, in our own country. And I entered the crypto space for quite a few years now and haven't been much successful. It's not easy out there. Some promising programs, and then the doors just closed. Then you have to start all over again. And then by the end of last year, beginning this year, I was invited to join IRP, which is now officially Power Gifting. And I'm quite happy and glad that I joined. I already received quite a few gifts. I have quite a few positions in Power Gifting. I've taken up a higher position, cost me a few $100, which I invested. And it's a high position, and it looks very, very promising. And then I saw this amazing initiative, Festina, and all those that are supporting you as admins or whatever. And I give my 100% thumbs up. At the beginning already, I said, I'm here. I'm not a rich man. I'm trying to raise some funds through crypto for charity and for own seminary that we want to build in South Africa. We want to have our own theological seminary where students can come from all over the world to come and be trained full-time in ministry in Cape Town, South Africa. And we need quite a few million rand. And that's where power gifting is coming in. So to conclude, I'm very, very excited. My name is up there, and I'm sitting ready with that $120. I'm coming in, and from there it can only go wonderful. So thank you for the opportunity, and I can recommend power gifting, and especially this new venture, this new plan to expedite and to help power gifting get some power and some movement so that more people can share in the benefits. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rev Ron. I really hope that you are blessed with all the millions that you need, because I know there is a huge need out there everywhere. Marcini, are you ready? 2 minutes, because we've got the clock is ticking.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for this opportunity. The reason why I am joining Festina and her team is because I think she's an absolutely amazing person. I love your initiative and your vuma. And Festina, I've got to compliment you on your patience. Crypto was not easy for me. And with her patience, Festina helped me. I appreciate that very much. I would like to extend my appreciation to Tim and Ningi and Dr. Clinton as well for this wonderful opportunity. I did hear about it before, but there were so many things going on that I didn't pay attention. And I can't exactly remember what triggered me, other than the fact that power gifting is a forced matrix. So I jumped into power gifting and I was extremely excited. And I brought my son Michael on board. And then I heard about this wonderful initiative 24/7. And I thought, wow, I just have to be part of that. So to all of you that have made this possible, thank you very much. That's it from me.
Thank you, Marcini. I've still got to sell some pots and pans and things, but I'm on my way to do that. Maria, where are you? Are you here? Maria?
Yes, sorry. I was just busy unmuting my phone. Good evening, everyone. I am just really excited, really excited. It's a very perfect initiative, Chris. So I have no words really. I'm just excited and congratulations. It's a very amazing project, and it's really gonna power up the whole system in all. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Maria, all the way from Germany. And then I am just lastly going to ask Cecile, where are you? Are you here with us? But we've got to be very quick because we've got...
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so there's nothing new on my side. I've been in the crypto space for a long time, 6 years. And also very skeptical of joining power gifting or IRP at that stage. But I printed out this phase 1 and I studied it, and then I became very excited and overexcited. And I just love the way this whole thing is being managed. The admin, Tim, Dr. Clinton, Zelda, Festina, and this project that you're going to do now, it's just, it's amazing. It's a huge boost, but I think there needs to be something behind that as well. This is not the end. And to me, the biggest risk in this power gifting is the people themselves that are not getting involved. We need to start leveraging off each other. Every single person needs to bring people in. Starting, it's going to be a huge boost, but I think we need to also involve a lot of other people. Need to start getting involved. So we need to start at like Club 500 or something, and if 500 or 600 people bring in one person every month, we will duplicate what you are going to do now every month. So those are my thoughts. But I love what you're doing, and I love being involved, and I can just see a bright future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Cecile. That's a lovely idea. Maybe once we've got power 24/7 on the road, then we'll certainly will arrange a Zoom so that we can discuss Club 500. I like that. We've got time for a few quick questions. It must really be quick because Dr. Clinton still needs to have a word, and Ningi wants to close the meeting for us. So, Eddie, you've got your hand up. Fire away.
Yes, good evening, Festina, and good evening, Marcini and Dr. Clinton, Ningi. Just a whole big team there, and obviously we can't forget about Tim either. So yes, in essence, an absolutely amazing initiative. We're all going to benefit from it. And what makes it awesome is the fact is, if anybody wants to do more than 120, that's their prerogative. And that could perhaps compensate those who can't do the 120, can only do the 40 for the interim. But thank you, Festina. I look forward to this opportunity. And it's not an opportunity, it's a reality, because the forced matrix, invariably, everybody benefits. It just expedites the whole exercise. But thank you for the opportunity, Festina. I appreciate it. Take care, keep warm. Bye now.
Thank you, Eddie. Before I'm going to hand the mic to Bix, I just want to remind you, please direct message either myself or Zelda so that we can add you to the group. Bix?
Hi, Festina. Just from the presentation, I can see already, just make it very easy. Make your first profile. Make that the admin profile for your fees. Then maybe the 50 people that's in that group can make a loan to that first account until that has been paid. And then it's going to be much easier for everybody and for yourself. And then the second thing I'm asking is, you're going to have a group of 50 people, correct? Not 60 or 70. So I presume you're going to have 50. That is going to be like your group 1. And then after 50, the next 50 is going to be group 2. Is that correct? Or do I understand it wrongly?
Okay, your first point, I'll take up with you tomorrow in private because I didn't quite get that and we don't have the time to discuss it now so that I can understand it. The second point is that the objective, the goal is to have 50 people by the 8th of the 8th who have actually sent their USDT. But if Bix, by somehow we are really blessed and we've got 75, we are not going to say no to those guys, say no, you've got to wait 3 months. So if we've got 75 people or 52 people who says I'm in, we are going to accept 52, but our goal is to get to 50 people. That is the goal. Obviously, if we only get 42, then we are still going to continue. This is not going to say, oh no, now it didn't work. Then we will find the other 8, or they will find us. So yes, the objective is 50. If we've got a little bit more, a little bit less, we are still going to continue. But I've also got to say, we've already got Zelda. Is it 32 or 34 people on the list who have on our list who have said I'm in? I'm just not sure whether it's 32 or 34. Zelda?
It's 32, Festina.
Thank you, Zelda. So, but the first point that you made, I'll contact you and then we can just chat about it tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Sandra, you've got a question?
Good evening, good morning all from Canada. My question is, how often is the management fee going to be paid? Is this every time that that is being paid out to the giftees, or like how does the management fee process? I like what Bach was going to say was have a separate account, but are we contributing to that every time a payout is happening? How often? Thank you.
The management fee will be paid whenever there is a payout. So let's say, for example, there's 1,000 USDT available, which needs to be paid out to 50 people. The management fee of 10%, which is 100 USDT, will be deducted first, and then the 900 will be divided equally between the 50 people. We've got 3 minutes left, and I would really like Dr. Clinton just to say a word, and then Ningi for you to close.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, awesome, Festina. My word that I have to say here tonight is that I'm already in, and I've already given my 120. So we are already running with Power 24/7. I'm in full support of what Festina has come up with. And from a backside, a system side, I'll ensure that everything just keeps on running as smooth as we possibly can, to make sure that we are definitely going to see the successes. Yeah, and one thing that I will still say is, power gifting has been secured for the following year up front. So the platform is sorted out in terms of being online for the following year. So we've got a whole year to run before we even have to talk about money to fund the platform. So I think we can achieve a lot in this year, and come next year, this time it will be so easy for us just to pay up for the next year or two ahead, and we can just keep on running with power gifting. So this is an awesome initiative. Thank you, Festina. I'm handing back to Ningi.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. C. Thank you, Festina. Thank you so much. I'm excited, totally on board. Because of time, all I just want to say is let's take our power back. Let's take our power back. And I love what was raised, that this is great. Let's also work on an idea to get the greater community on board the Club 500. So this is a beginning of amazing momentum. And from here, one great idea normally gives birth to many. So congratulations to you, Festina and team. Everybody, let's get our power back. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. So blessed evening. Thank you, everyone. You are muted, Festina.
Okay, guys, thank you. We are going to run out in a few seconds. DM Zelda or myself will add you to the group and we get going. Goodbye.